guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I wanted to do kind of an updated planner setup slash planner flip of my A5 VDS Stardust Croco. A lot has changed since my last video, which was like a silent flip, and I didn't really go into details on what was in there, but a lot again has changed. I changed out the dividers, the dashboards, the inserts, the whole like setup itself, and a few things have stayed, but I felt this planner setup that I have now is a lot more personalized because a lot of things were now printable, and I just wanted to test a lot of those kind of things out. So if that is something that you're interested in, I hope that you stick around. Without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so starting with the front of my planner, a lot has changed with all of the cards here in the front and some in the front pockets here. I just added a few stickers, and this is one of my favorites here from, I'm actually printed this from Pinterest, and it just says natural is in, and it's just a common theme that I have in literally not only my planners, but in my life. So I like keeping that here in the front. And then I have a few functional stickers here from Paper Panda and from Top Paper Co. They're just absolutely gorgeous. And if you guys are interested in Paper Panda stickers or in Top Paper Co., I do actually PR for them. And depending when you're watching this, I will leave a code down below and I'll update that. Like again, depending on when you're watching this. But yeah, so I like to keep this very just nudes, beige, and a lot of neutral colors. So honestly, I try not to use these stickers just because they're so freaking beautiful. And then here on the side, these are some deco cards from Poi & Hun, Onyx Paper Co. on Etsy. This is from EO Edits, and then this is just an authenticity card from Valentino. And then the vinyl dashboard itself is from Espresso Co. So I'll try to leave everything that I mentioned here in the description box. If I forget to add anything, just comment down below and I'll try to answer that. And then here on the back is just also from EO Edits, Show Up For You, and then Hope, it's a definition card, that is also from Poi & Hun. And I actually do PR for Poi & Hun as well, so if you're interested in any of the products that I'm showing here, I will also leave another code down below, depending, again, when you're watching this. And then this is one of my favorite cards ever. This is from Wild House Paper, and it's just in a adhesive large pocket, and it just says first comes love, and I think it's just one of those like occasional cards. And yeah, and I just love the design so much, I just had to put it in the front. And then I have this I Am Fearless card from Tool & Twine. I just absolutely love that saying here. And then I guess I'm just gonna go over everything that is in here because I do get a lot of questions of where certain items are from, so I'm just gonna try to do that as much as I can. So all three of these cards, I don't know if you can see it, are clear cards, and these are from Mom Plans XO on Etsy. This one just says teacher, this planner belongs to, and girl boss. So this planner belongs to doesn't really have a name right here, but I laid it on top of a piece of vellum that I printed and made on Canva. So it kind of just fits perfectly. So this planner belongs to, and then it just has my name right there. Then there are a bunch of freebies in here that I would love for you guys to also check out. This is actually from Maria Plans, and you can find her on Instagram. She has a bunch of beautiful freebies, so I highly recommend checking her out. So I actually printed this on a different colored cardstock, and I think it's like white ivory or white dove, because I love that like line abstract with kind of not so white cardstock, if that makes sense. And then I have here my inbox section. This is also from Poi & Hun, and I just have it layered with a couple of sticky notes here. Again, these are also from Poi & Hun, and then I put this on top of a inbox from EO Edits. Again, I just have a little inbox system here, which I kind of been using, kind of not been using as much as I wanted it to, because I've been using more sticky notes now. But when I do write things down, I do try to remember that, you know, I did buy it, I paid for it, or it's to do. Then behind that, I have just my order tracker. So I just like to keep my inbox and then order tracker kind of close together, because I order so much stuff that I just need that, you know, very in the front. Then behind that is more cards here from Wild House Paper. I'm literally obsessed with her shop. It is just so beautiful. I just love the aesthetic overall. So if you're into that, I definitely recommend checking out Wild House Paper. Then this is just a vinyl dashboard from Daiso, and it's in the size A5, and I just hole punched it, and it fits perfectly like little deco cards, like I said, or even like a regular dashboard too, depending on its size, honestly. And then this is just something that I made on Canva. Same thing here, just a table of contents and a planner routine. Let's see, and then goes into my dividers here. Okay, so let me talk about my dividers. I have one set here from Lines Plus Paper, and then on the bottom here I have a set from Salty 22. I don't know if you can see it, but it is a very thick vellum. They're just so gorgeous. I did originally have like her side tab ones, but I keep swapping for my Lines Plus Paper dividers. And I honestly love these dividers so much. They're so thin, but yet, you know, pretty durable. These are the white plastic ones, and I got it in the gold foil. So depending on what you want, you can get 4 side tabs, 6 side tabs, whatever, what have you. So I highly recommend custom dividers, just because obviously you can put your own divider labels on them, and honestly, they're just a lot more pretty to stare at. So I only have 4 side tabs. So I have the agenda, I have finances, personal, and if you can see on the bottom, it is lists and notes. So with the agenda, I have here, this is a freebie that I made a while ago, and it's actually available right now. If you go on my Instagram handle and go under the link in my bio, it should be there. These are from EO Edits. They're absolutely gorgeous. There's a lot of EO Edits in here, just an FYI. And then these, okay, these are from U&I Graphics. They're cover pages, and they're just absolutely beautiful. You're gonna see this throughout my whole planner, and I'm just obsessed. Then EO Edits again. This I printed on vellum, which is from Maria Plans. And that is on top of Elmon Paper Co's. These I think are an older design, but it is the quarterly overview, and I think it was the minimalism one. I'm not quite sure. But these are great, and I've been loving those. And then is my first tab. It's the monthly tab from Salty 22. I really wanted a monthly overview that was on one page, and I couldn't really find one that I liked, so I actually ended up making this myself. So yeah, I really like it, and I'm just using a couple stickers here from Paper Panda, which says payday to pay, meaning I'm really liking those. So I only have the first 6 months, and then goes into the next kind of subsection within the agenda tab, which is plans. And then this is a vellum from EO Edits, which I printed on vellum, sorry. And then again, another U&I Graphics cover page. On the back is another EO Edits flower line art, I think. And then this dashboard I absolutely am obsessed with. This is from Toll & Twine Co. Again, you can find her on Etsy. It just says, "In simplicity, you will find peace." And I absolutely love that quote. And then here just starts my weeklies from January. I took out everything that was from December and from 2020. So these are from Poin Hun. And then these actually are from Etsy, and I don't want to butcher this, but I think I will. It's called Uonia by Design. And a few here again from Poin Hun. This cover page is from Arlene Collection. She has so many beautiful freebies, so I highly recommend checking her out. Arlene Collection on Instagram. And then these are a couple of weeklies that I ended up making myself. They're working fine, but I tried making these on a different size and it didn't really work out, but for A5, it did. And then this is again another week tab from 2022, Poi and Hun. This is one of my favorite Poi and Hun dashboards. It just says, make yourself a priority. And it goes into my dailies. Nothing really exciting, but then it'll go into my next tab, which is finances. I'm gonna kind of try to keep this pretty private, but the first here is again from Toll and Twine, You and I graphics, Toll and Twine. And then in the front here, I keep the Maddie Plans, Elmont Paper Co's business finance bundle, and these are just it kind of looks like the quarterly overviews, but it just tracks all your income. So yeah, like that. And then I'm using the Infinite Lotus month-on-one page to track my no spending habits, and January started off great, but February not so much. So then behind that, I'm using a bunch of inserts here from the Delicate Leo. Again, you can find that also on Etsy. She has an amazing shop with very minimal and delicate, literally, inserts. So I'm using her expense tracker and her budget overview. And this is from Infinite Lotus, cloth and paper dashboard. I've been using the Paper Panda dots to track my no spending. See, so February's not so great, and I haven't updated from last week, and I need to. And then again, some more Delicate Leo. So a lot of Delicate Leo in my finance section. And then that goes into my next section, which is just personal. And then I right now am using, okay, so quick story. So as much as I love my A5, I've been actually testing out personal size on the side, and I slowly am trying to transition out of using my A5 and actually trying out personal size, and I'm actually been loving it. So for the most part, after February, I'm gonna try to keep this kind of like my long-term tasks and kind of keep this as my financial / goals / all of the above, kind of like an extension planner. And I kind of got that idea from Arel, and she kind of has, you know, that kind of same setup where she has an A5 as an extension planner, and then she uses her everyday carry. And that's what I plan on doing with my personal size. Right now I'm just in the Nude Patent Filofax, and I absolutely love it. So right now, this will serve as my future planning, kind of like my personal trackers and all that, and then keep this kind of my extension period / you know, all of the long-term tasks that I want to do. I've been using this though for all of my trackers and everything still. So here in the front, I have some social media inserts. So the first two things here is actually the insert from Infinite Lotus. It's the 2 months on a page. And I've been using that kind of to map out any content that I need to do. And then behind that, I have an insert here from Poi and Hun, which is just absolutely perfect. I can just dot what I've been posting about, and it kind of gives me a code here of what I've been posting, and I absolutely love that. And then behind that, again, I just have another 2 months on a page here that I'm just tracking what I need to do for the month. And then I have my next section, kind of subsection. It's just a bunch of my trackers. So I have here a dashboard from Infinite Lotus. Behind that is just a kind of dashboard that I made on Canva. And then this is just one of my favorite love languages, which is words of affirmation. And then the trackers I've been using for January and February are from EO Edits. I absolutely love these like line art flowers, and they just go so well with the aesthetic in my planner. So that's the first section, and then behind that is just a mood log from Willow Pages, and I love how just minimal this is. You can put the 6 moods that you're in, and I just track that throughout the month, and you have all 12 months here. And then I have here self-care. I kind of trying to keep that private too, but then I go to my next section, which is meal planning. This was essentially me for tracking what I was supposed to be, you know, meal planning for the week, but this ended up just being tracking what I eat. So it works out great, and these are actually from Uonia by Design, and they're absolutely beautiful. Then here I have the goal section, which is, this is a vellum from Poi & Hun as well. And behind that is another insert from EO Edits. And again, I'm gonna kind of try to keep that private too. Then the next thing I have here is a dash from Her Name is Woman from, I'm sorry, from Elma Paper Co. And it's called Her Name is Woman. Then I just have here a bunch of projects here. And then the last section that I have is just lists and notes. And to be frank, I'm not actually using this as much as I would like. If anything, this are just some references for stickers. And I was supposed to fill these out, but I didn't really get to it. But these are from Studio L2E. I believe you can find her on Instagram, and these are free. And these are just from cloth and paper, like inbox inserts, and I kind of just divided them just to show me what stickers look like on just regular paper. Again, I was supposed to finish this with the rest of the page flags that I have, but I didn't. And just a bunch of blank lists. So yeah, so everything in here, I want to say that is mostly printables now, because a lot of the stuff that I did have in here were already printed. Like I bought a lot from Infinite Lotus or from Elma Paper Co. And at first they were working for me, but you know, towards the end of 2020, I really wanted to personalize this planner more, and I really couldn't do that if I was buying printed things already. So I got into a lot of printables, and that just opened a whole new door for me. And especially once I started, you know, kind of finding my groove with this planner and kind of understanding my aesthetic more. And that's where a lot of just printables and, you know, deco cards just came into play. And I'm absolutely loving this planner so much. I am having a hard time moving out of it, but I am absolutely loving personal size. And so in my next video, I do plan on showing my personal size planner setup and how I've been just using it on a daily basis. I absolutely love this planner so much. I just can't let this go. So I'm trying to find my groove with using both personal and A5, and I think I have. So I'll try to show that to you guys in the next video. But for right now, thank you guys so much for tuning in with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.